full presentation coming up in just about an hour, but I had to start with some summer fun. And of course, I'm gonna do dessert first with my pie maker. This is from Holstein. We have not done this, I think it's been about a year, but never have we been able to give you this kind of value. You're getting the Holstein automatic fun pie maker. So look, you can make 2 separate pies, one blueberry, one raspberry, whatever you wanna do. Fresh baked pie, the perfect size, $19.95. And here's where it gets crazy. 3 flex payments, free shipping and handling. You choose the red, you choose the black, or you choose the teal. Look at the beautiful pies that you're gonna be able to make. I'm gonna bring Carrie Miletto in so we can start showing you right away what you're gonna do with your brand new individual pie maker, less than $20. Have you seen a flex payment of $665?
That's awesome.
Or something crazy? I know, but it's the magic of this.
Yes.
I mean, summer is about pie,
this is the
right?
perfect time. Listen, everybody loves pie, but everybody loves pie that you can have in 7 to 10 minutes, so that makes it even better. Usually pie making is this long, involved process. Not with the Holstein pie maker. Let's actually come right over because we have a lot of really cool stuff to show you. Not only does this do pie, by the way, so we're starting here, but we're gonna keep going. So we've warmed these up perfectly for you. Now in 7 to 10 minutes, what happens? You have a perfectly yummy, delicious pie. These are our blueberry, and I believe this should be a cherry. We'll find out as I pop it right in there. But I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna cut right into it. Here's my knife.
Are those the cutest things ever?
Super hot, nice and crispy on the outside, which is what you want. And then that perfect, this is our apple pie, because of course, hey, we're coming up on July 4th, right? So apple pie, and you can go ahead and serve that with your ice cream right on top.
Or with the ice cream sandwich maker I have coming up next, you guys, that you, in fact, can we call that at the bottom of the screen? Because you have to order my mini ice cream sandwich maker that's coming up next as well. It's $14.95, you're gonna love it. Pie and ice cream, I mean, this is what summer is about. But here's what I love too. You can do pies, but if you wanted to do dinner and dessert,
totally.
you can do dinner and dessert all at the same time.
So much.
That's amazing, guys. $19.95. It is not only $10 off with the 3 flex payments of $665. If you want to do a couple of these so that you can serve the whole family pie all at the same time. And you know, the worst thing about pie is it does take so long.
Yes.
But once you cut into it, it's all over the place. It never looks pretty again.
Right.
And kind of gets a little chewy.
Oh, right, how it gets all soft and you just, the next day you go back for it and now it's kind of getting stale and you're not having a good time with it. Well, here's the deal with this. All you have to do, you can make your own pie crust, or you can, because we'll give you the recipe, or you can store buy these, which is what we do a lot of the times because it's just faster. So just have that in your freezer. Fill in just a little bit of what you want. Here I'm gonna do 2 cherry pies, because again, cherry pie is America.
That's right.
I'm in the America thing right now. So we're gonna go down like this, and then the top part comes across like that. And then you'll notice how this is non-stick top and bottom. So what I love about that is that's gonna keep anything from sticking. You don't need to spray anything on here. You don't need to put anything on here. It's gonna come right out when it's done. You close it, you lock it. Up here, the indicator light lets you know that it's on. This takes less than 2 minutes to warm up. So you're ready to go just like that. I mean, there's no waiting for the oven, which we know takes a long time. You are rocking and rolling.
Or for 40 minutes for your pie to bake. I mean, this is a matter of minutes.
Matter of minutes.
Fresh baked pie that is just exactly the right size. Whether you want to split it, I mean, frankly, I could eat the whole one of these.
These are nice for portion control because they really are that perfect piece for one person to have on their plate. No
leftovers, no trying to figure out how to save it, no storing it, and pie that everybody loves, whether it's sweet, whether it is savory. $6.65 on flex payment. That is what Host Pick is all about. Look at that. What is it?
That
like
is
a little beef pot pie?
It's a beef pot pie. So if you have chicken or you have beef for dinner, say nights before, there is never any leftovers that go to waste when you have a pie maker. Because this is non-stick, I can go right back for my second time around. So if you're a family of 4, you're gonna knock out your pies for your family of 4 in about 14 minutes. So I love that. So take anything that you have leftovers, your favorite veggies, your favorite meats, toss it up and pop it right in here. And we can do chicken pot pie, we can do beef pot pies, we can do turkey pot pies, we can do, you know, this is why this is great all throughout the year because we have different foods that we're eating a lot of. So pop in anything that you enjoy. And then again, we're just gonna go right here and put our tops on. Now I'm gonna show you, we even included the cutters so that you can get these at the right size. Pop that on, again, close it and lock pocket. We're just gonna let it set for about 7 minutes, so we're gonna come back. The piece that we're giving you, it looks like this. It's gonna come in the box. One side is larger, one side is smaller. So your large side, all you're gonna do is lay out your crust. So this is a store-bought one that we got. Again, you can just keep this in your freezer so that you have it whenever you need it. You just press down like this, and that's gonna be your bottom piece right there. And then we turn it over, and then we're gonna come over here, and this is gonna be our top piece. So that's coming included with the pie maker, so you don't have to worry about how do I know how to get it to the right size. We've taken care of that for you. Just have that piece right there. And, you know, coming down, I wanna talk about also breakfast, because, you know, we think pies and we think dessert. Okay, great. Maybe we can use this for our savories and for our leftovers, maybe some, you know, lunch dinners.
Lobster mac and cheese, just, oh my gosh, so many millions of opportunities for that.
So here, I'm gonna come over and we're gonna share ourselves some breakfast, because being quick in the morning is very important. And you know what's out there a lot, if we have fast mornings, those breakfast sandwich things that you can get frozen, right? But the thing about frozen foods is preservatives. We don't know what the ingredients are. These things have been sitting on the shelf for a while. So if I come over here, I can go ahead and use whatever my favorite breakfast is, and I can make an egg sandwich. So you see here that what I've done is, I believe this one we put peppers. So we did eggs, peppers, cheese, whatever you like, you can go ahead and place inside. Imagine just grabbing one of these on the go and heading off to work. It makes it easy, it makes it fast. This is good for kids, this is good for grandkids, this is good for grandparents, this is good for anyone who just wants to have fun and make something quick, whether it be morning, afternoon, or night.
It is all about summer fun. It is all about something that every single one of us loves. Pie is all American. Now you're gonna be able to have your pie in individual little pies. So there's no leftovers, so it doesn't look icky the next day. You don't have to worry about saving it. How many pieces of pie have you thrown out because you took one piece out and then everything goes into the tin, right? Now it's gonna be individually baked, hot, fresh pie whenever you want it in a matter of a couple of minutes. You can do a blueberry and an apple all at the same time. You can do a sweet and a savory all at the same time. And you can do it at $19.95. This price is exceptional. We have not had this in over a year on the air. This is the best price we have ever done on it. And this is your moment to do it, because we do not do 3 flex payments with the free shipping and handling to get this home. Imagine how much fun you're gonna have with this. Can we keep showing how Carrie is making all of these fabulous pies? Now, what are you doing
so
right
here? So I put a little sausage at the bottom. So maybe you wanna go ahead and then you're just gonna break your egg right inside. So however you wanna do yours, maybe I really like a lot of meat in the morning. So then I could do a little bacon. We can top it off with a little cheese.
And now, you could do that with egg whites. You could do it with anything.
Totally. Now, if you wanted to leave this open and do more quiche style, you could. Just let it cook for a few minutes longer so that it hardens up at the top. But if you want to go ahead and cover it and make it a traditional pie, you can do that. By the way, you could do that with your pies as well. If you want to do the lattice work on the top with your pies and everything else, you can leave your pies open and do like pecan pies. You can do any type of pie you imagine, but you don't have to close them.
It too. I mean, it's so beautiful. These come out like real, like store-bought pies, as they say, like store-bought pies. But you will smell them baking. You get fresh pie whenever you want it at exactly the right size. Doug, which one is selling the fastest? The red, the black, or the teal? Oh, the red, okay. So the red is going the fastest right now. If you want the red, grab that. Now, what are these little goodies?
So you little pizzas? You know those little pizzas that you can buy, and it has all the pepperoni and the cheese and all the different stuff in there? You can make these with the pie maker, and again, it's all about knowing the ingredients that you're putting inside. So when you take these out, I'm cutting into mine right away, so guys, they're very hot. And so if you let them set just for a few moments, that's when they're gonna go ahead and not be so hot. And so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do spanakopita. So if you are a Greek food lover.
So could I do this with phyllo dough if I wanted to?
You could. You could place that in there. Any type of, you could also potentially use like a biscuit type dough also and things like that.
Could I do cornbread in here?
So sure. You could break an egg in here all by itself if you wanted to. The idea, of course, is putting it in the shape of a pie, but because it's non-stick and because it has the pocket at the bottom, you can cook a lot of different things in here dinner. This is left only up to your imagination. So we're gonna go ahead again, place our spanakopita in there. That's hopefully, now that we've gone down the line, you can see so many options on what you can put in here. We've also included a menu book so that you can get started. So I believe we have about 10 different recipes in there that you can go ahead and see. And then also it's gonna have the recipe for the crust. So if you wanna make that from scratch, we're gonna tell you how. Again, you can also just buy it in the store in your frozen food section.
3 colors to choose from. If you want to do a couple of these with the free shipping and handling, truly, if you have a family of 4, if the grandkids are coming, you want to bake everything all at one time, at this kind of value at $19.95, grab it now. We do not do this with 3 Flex favorites ever. We do not do it typically at this price. We do not do this with free shipping and handling. But this is all about summer fun. This is all about enjoying that time with your family. And this is the time when they're over that you make the memories with things like pies, with things like the mini ice cream sandwich maker that I have coming up next that you are going to love. So if you can use express ordering to get through, please do. $6 and some change on your credit card to get home something that you will use over and over. I personally own this. Beautiful. I use it constantly. You know, to have a personal dessert that is baked effortlessly and it's so impressive when it comes out. It's just amazing.
Absolutely. So here we go as a good example. I want to show you. So I would probably let this one cook just a few more minutes. This one's completely done. And you see how it went over the edge? Because this is non-stick, it just comes right off and my pie is perfect. So you see, all I would do is when I would take it out, I would just go ahead and pop off the edges. And again, I did this, I've used this 2 times. And it's still completely clean. I could just take a little rag right here and I'm off to the races and running again. That's what I love about non-stick is it's not a heavy cleanup at all. And I can keep busy making my pie. So again, this piece that just was a little extra runoff, no problem at all. I'm just gonna pop it over here. I'm gonna take this, wipe it down real quick, and I'm ready to make some more pies. So 7 to 10 minutes is what it takes. It only takes about 2 minutes for it to warm up and you are baking. I like that because it's not heating up the kitchen at the hottest time of year, because right now we're gonna do blueberry this time. This you can buy in can if you want, but if you have your own.
That's what I do. I just buy like those little cans of like the peach filling, the blueberry filling.
And just have it on hand. Yeah.
Right.
My mom and I, we were watching a movie and it all of a sudden occurred to me like we didn't have any snacks and we wanted something. And I said, Mom, I said, what, you know, do you want a pie? And all of a sudden it was just like I went over and I realized
that's a crazy thing, right?
You want a pie? She was like, yeah. So it was like, and it just, we paused the movie and we just, here we go, paused the movie. We put the pies in less than, it was about 7-8 minutes, came back over, popped a little ice cream on there. It was awesome. My mom was just floored because she's like, this is the cutest thing ever.
It's the cutest thing. It is a $20 bill, but today on your credit card, it is $6 and some change, and we're gonna ship this to you absolutely free. Send this to your grandkids. Send this any friend that you have who loves pie is gonna love it. But you can do this again for your lobster mac and cheese. If you want to, you can even make muffins in here. You can make, if you want to, for example, little cupcakes in here.
Sure.
All kinds of different ways for you to use this. Already nearly 1,000 of you have made this choice. We have limited quantities on the day, and when they're gone, that's it. You will not see this price. So grab what you want now, and even think about this as putting this away for gifts for the holiday season. It is that perfect size, not a big thing to store.
Right.
And all the different things you're gonna be able to do with it. $19.95, an amazing time for you to really do something fun for summer.
Totally. And you know, again, it's all up to your imagination and what you want to do, whether you want to use this for breakfast like we did for our breakfast sandwiches, whether you want to go ahead and just use it for pies. Look at this is where it has the sausage sandwich. Look how perfect, right? So, you know, it's all up to you. It's again, it's about 7 to 10 minutes. I had to go really fast, you guys, so you would cook it as much as you want to cook it, but tell us how much fun you're having with it.
Absolutely.
I love your ideas.
Give us some great